Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Alrighty, so last week last episode even, we were messing around with Hobgoblins. So we'd built a little room, we'd spawned them in, we were having trouble getting them to pick up pickaxes, they weren't staying on the leads. It was all a bit of a mare. However, I have done a little bit of research between now and the last episode and spoken to Desert Rat. And there's a couple of changes that I needed to make. Now, what I kind of forgot, I thought it was just stone that they didn't like. Or they tried to cut through. Apparently it is anything stone. So I've taken down the stone building. I've now made it a wooden building. So we've got wooden floor, which we already had, but all of the walls are now wood. And this basically means that they can't chop through it. So, still got our little door here, and as you can see they're actually holding stuff. So this guy is just refusing to put his block down. He just doesn't want to play at all. So he's supposed to be our collector, because what I was trying to do is give him both a pickaxe, but neither of them did. I need one as a collector, effectively one as the worker. So this guy is now holding his pick. So what I actually needed to do was connect them and sort of hold them on leads. And then they took the items, which is fine. So this guy kind of picked up his block, but hasn't really decided to put it down. They're supposed to put it into an inventory, but yeah, he just doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to know at all. This guy took his pick, and he has been working. So we need to kind of just try and get you away from the door, please. Come away from the door. Because if I open that, you're just going to run out, aren't you? And I'm just going to have a nightmare trying to get you back in again. Come over here. Come here. Do I have to break my way out? I may have to break my way out, right? Okay. That's the way we're going to play it. You can get out of there though, can't you? Do you know what? I might have to just suck it up and just go and get a lead and... Ah, now you go. Right, let's dive out of here very quickly. So, this is my collector chest. I've set up a hop block as well. I don't really think it's actually doing anything because I might have it in the wrong place. But as you can see, we have got some cobblendite dust, which is very cool. So that means that we hopefully be able to start getting the cobblendite ingot. And I'm just going to put some stone just in my inventory very quickly and gather a couple of leads. Now, what is slightly frustrating still, and I really don't know what the answer is to this, but I did have a fence post. I was attaching them with leads and they would just still break off of the leads. It seems to work if I hold them, they're fine. So I kind of have to stand here, which is really quite irritating, but hey. So let's connect these guys up and let's just start whacking some stone down. I've been able to kind of put stone all around the room. I'm just sort of trapping this guy in for the minute. I'm sure he'll get over it. But if I start just filling this area in with stone, and there's different ways you can do this anyway. There are ways that you can use different mods to kind of place the blocks. Just because I'm having to do this so manually, and I will try and work out a not manual way of doing it. But yeah, it's proved a little bit of a challenge to be doing this. So he's kind of playing nicely. So I can sort of stand over here on the chest, kind of let him see. Yep. There we go. That guy's just broke off his lead. I shall hold you again. There we go. But yeah, I can sort of sit here and just let him break it away. And I'll go round and I'll pick up the cobble because my collector guy is just not playing ball. So it's not super quick, but he is breaking it. But yeah, for some reason, the minute I attach him to a fence post, it just doesn't work at all. So whether we'll be lucky enough to get some cobalt dust, it's a little bit hit and miss. It's a very rare drop. So I filled this room about 4 times. If possibly more, with stone, etc. And basically they can find these, what they call it, pockets of cobblendite. But you know, to be fair, Now I think you can just put cobble down. I'm sure they'll break cobble as well. I don't know whether it will yield anything. Oh, there we go. See, look. There we go. There's some cobblite there. But yeah, I seem to be getting, for every sort of 30 odd blocks I put down, I get one piece of cobblite. Yeah, so you can break cobble. So I have been cooking up sort of more stone. What I don't know is whether breaking cobble will yield cobblite or whether it actually has to be stone in order for that to happen. So we'll put a bit of cobble down and we'll see whether we get a bit of cobblite from him breaking cobble. But yeah, so no, not even remotely efficient. I didn't actually check to see whether our lighting was okay. I think it's fine. Pretty sure it's fine. Stick another. Let's whack a couple more torches just up in the corners. Just because. There we go. So yeah, it may just be that I'll only get it. But yeah, it's just really, I've got to get this guy to sort of drop his piece of stone to get him to start becoming a collector again. So yeah, this is basically how hobgoblins work. You can get an entire army of these things in theory, and take them off down a cave and they'll just go and do their thing, which could be kind of amusing. And they'll just basically end up digging effectively just a massive ravine, which, you know, if you want a massive ravine, I don't particularly want a massive ravine if I'm honest. Yeah, it's not looking too good for yielding cobblite, is it, off of cobble, because we've not really had anything there. Let's just put these last few down and see whether that gives us any results at all. So I'm guessing we probably need 9 dust to make an ingot. It doesn't sadly give us any, or it certainly hasn't unlocked any quests or seemed to have done anything for us in that respect, apart from the fact that hopefully we'll be able to get our Coven Witch egg once we manage to get a cobblite ingot. But I'm guessing, is it maybe 4 cobblite we need? It might be 9, I don't know. We'll go and have a look in a second, because we've got enough now. We do have enough now in order to try the 4 side of it. But yeah, he's not giving us very much. But this is kind of almost why you need it to be a an automated process where you can kind of leave them to get on with it. Go on, do more work. Stop being lazy. Just because your mate's being lazy doesn't mean you need to be lazy either. So yeah, another bit would be nice. Another bit would be really nice. Go on, keep playing. You've got 2 more. Come on, buddy. You've got 1 more bit over here. Come sort this one out. Hey. There we go. So yeah, after all of that, that's literally like a room and a half's full. Let's just take the leads off these guys, because yeah, I'm just going to lose them and I don't want the leads to despawn. Get out before they do. So yeah, so you can see we've got, so I'll just put the leads back in there. I've got a little bit more stone. I can whack. So I'm busy cooking more stone off. We'll whack that into the furnace. I've kind of just set up a little furnace array down here. Now I just don't know whether I actually need to be doing this or whether this is overkill or a waste of time, but hey, I'm doing it, so no. But let's have a quick look and see whether, is it 4 or is it, yeah, by the looks of things it's got to be 9. So yeah, we're going to have to sort of sit down here, I think, and do that. But yeah, that is not the only thing I want to actually cover today. Now we've covered 10 minutes of watching Hobgoblins rain. Hobgoblins do hobgoblin-y type things. But we're going to move on, and we're going to look at a couple more other witchery things in our book. So we're going back here. We've got these 2 quests, which will obviously carry on unlocking those. So we've got the Grasper, and we've got I've Got You Now. So this is the Holding On quest, which is making a Grasper. And for that we basically need long grass and mutating sprig round a chest over a block of water. And then we're also going to make this here, which is the critter snare. And with this we can actually pick up creatures, and we can pick up the whole thing and move them about. So we need to use older saplings and long grass. So I'm going to grab... Oops, I'm going to grab some... Actually, have we got any grass downstairs? I know I used some... Oh, we have. We've got 8. So that will actually work beautifully. And I'm pretty sure we just need 4 older saplings, in which case we shouldn't necessarily have to chop down any trees and risk encountering Ents. But we will wait and see. So I've already got a chest in my inventory. I've got the long grass. Our mutating sprig is here. So I'm going to need a block first of all, just to kind of help me place the chest. So I'm just going to put a grass block here, just so I can put the chest above the water. So what this does is the long grass will ensnare the chest, and that becomes the critter, sorry, not the grasper. So in theory what should happen is I should just click that, and that gives us the graspers. So we could throw blocks. It doesn't throw blocks. What does these do then? So let's go back, let's go to here. Plant will hold any items placed on it. Okay, so let's see whether this will... Ah, yeah, look. It doesn't let you pick it up, and then you can just pick it up like that. So we'll gather these up, because we do need to actually get the detection task on that in order to complete it. So 100%, we only needed 1, we got 4. We're going to get 4 more, which is great. So we now have 8 graspers. Nice and easy. So the other thing we need is... for the critter snare, is we do need to make a cobweb. Now it's pretty easy, because like I said, we don't really have any mine shafts or anything like that that we can go down and sort of use a sword to gather cobwebs from. I don't think, I'm going to have a quick check and just make sure we haven't got any cobwebs. Pretty sure we haven't, but we need 5 string. Definitely don't recall us getting any. No, we don't. So what we need is mana infused string as a way of making cobwebs. So if I come out of here for a second and we'll go into here, we click on cobwebs. So it's basically 4 bits of normal string, mana infused string, where we literally just throw a piece of string into a mana pool, and that gives us our mana infused string. So let us... I was needing blaze powder, wasn't I, as part of my bee mutation stuff, actually, which we ought to go and check on, really. But let's gather our string. Let's pop over to a mana pool. Let's chuck that in there. That gives us our mana infused string. And let's just make ourselves a lovely cobweb. Happy days. And we're going to have to use the same method that we... Yeah, this is working better, isn't it? Just going off a complete tangent. We're not getting any naughty little critters eating their way through my walls anymore, right? So, yeah, let us scoot back up to our witchery area. We use the same thing with the dirt block to place our cobweb. We'll surround it by all the saplings. So completely the same principle. Boom. That there. Break our block. Let's get ourselves 4 alder saplings. like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure these are alder, aren't they? Yes, they are. And again, mutating sprig. Do we have to shift on it? Ah, do we need to put them all the way round? Surround it with alder saplings. So actually, do we in fact need... Ooh, it looks like we might actually need more than we have. So we're going to have to take a bit of a chance here. Let us get our sword at the ready, just in case we get an end spawn. Doesn't look like we did, which is good. Let's gather ourselves some leaves and hopefully get ourselves... going to need a couple extra saplings, because one to replant. So we've got one there, so we can replant that one. We've got one there. Let's hopefully... Oh, I wish we had a vein miner. I love the fact the lumber axe does get rid of all of the logs in one go. That's 2, because I don't want to use all my alder saplings up in one go. Particularly 3. Be good if we can gather. There's 4. Awesome. At least it's got a decent yield on it, this, but we'll break these all down in the hope that we can capture as many as we can. Put our dirt block down just for a second and we gather that one. Completely pointless because there was no yield, but we've got 4, so right, hopefully this is kind of expensive on the old saplings, right? Let's grab our mutating sprig again. I'm sure that's all we have to do. Ooh. Let's just reread this. So, place a spider web above a block of water, surround it with alder saplings, and then ensnare a zombie in the web. Ah. Okay. Okay, so we need night. We need night, and we need to coax ourselves a zombie in here. We didn't read all of that, did we? We did not read all of that properly, so maybe I should have actually built this outside. But let's stick our bits and pieces into here. We'll go and have a quick look at the... hit it with the mutating sprig? Yeah. Let us go have a look at our bees in the meantime. So I've been trying to breed some of these off, just to try and get ourselves a few more drones. Oh, there we go. Got some more combs. Let's stick those up there because, yeah, like remember we were trying to get some more what do you call them? Silky combs. That was it, to finish off making our apiary suit. So I was busy with the older climatizer here. So tropical drone, where is she up to? So she's up 4 there. So I'm not sure is it blaze powder or I think it's sand. I think it's sand she might still need. So let's go and have a look. Have we got any more sand anywhere? We'll make our blaze powder up for a start. Let's just gather a few more blaze rods. We'll pop that into there like so. Do we have any more? Oops. Any more sand? We do. Let's just gather that. We can always make plenty more of that, because it seems to be that we've got her the heat part of it up by using the blaze powder, and we're trying to get her damp side up. So where is she up to at the moment? So warm we've got up. So I think it is sand that she needs. I will put some blaze powder in just in case. Oops, no, not that. There we go. But we are virtually out of power actually, aren't we? So let's turn this on for a sec. Boost the power a little bit. Ooh. That's not what we meant to do at all, is it? Let's put our little piece of carpet back down again. This is a really useful little thing. Let's stick all of that into there for the moment. Let's try this again, shall we? So just fill up our water. And let's see how this is doing. So yeah, it could take a little while. That's starting to sort of build up again. So we need to really kind of get this up to 5 and 5 to try and get her to a point where potentially she could breed. This is the drone. We've already got our queen, I believe, is up to 5 and 5. So I kind of thought what I probably have to do is actually do the same with a drone as well, to try and get that up so that when we breed them, they're already have those traits in there. So that is the plan with those. Right, we're at night. Let's just turn this machine off, just because I kind of don't want another explosion, if I'm honest. Let's go and see if we can find ourselves a zombie that we can get to follow us back into here and to entrap him. So I'm going to arm myself. Oh. There's a problem. There's a problem straight off. Because, like an idiot, I kind of forgot. So we need one more sapling, don't we? But like an idiot, I forgot trees grow, right? So we've kind of got to trap a zombie in the spider's web, then kind of put the saplings down. This is a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Well, not complicated, it's a little bit more fiddly, shall we say, than I expected it was going to be. But hey, this is a good way of getting a bit of a boost to all the saplings. And maybe we don't need 8, maybe we do in fact just need 4, which will be better. And this has been a useful exercise in getting us some more alder saplings, if nothing else, right? Okay, look, we've got 14. We've got 14. I can live with that. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a zombert to come be our buddy. We've got plenty of them. Let's get rid of that. Do we want an angry zombie? Probably not an angry zombie. But I'll take you though. Come on then, my friend. Come meet your doom. Let's see how tricky this is going to be, shall we? Come on then, buddy. Let's start getting him stuck in here. Let's get him stuck in the web. Yay! Well, that was considerably easier than I thought it was going to be. So we now have 4 critter snares, which is another quest closed off in our book, and that will give us another 4. Awesome. So that now unlocks for us these 2 here. So we've got Hop Along and we've got Parliament Presiding. So let's have a quick look at these. So initially with these, so toads died out in the wild a long time ago, so long before the cataclysm you face anyway, yet they're still an important animal for witchcraft. So much so that a method was devised to mutate other creatures into toads so they could be readily available for witches should they be needed. Unfortunately, the cataclysm did kill any breeding stock there may have been, so you'll have to mutate your own toads. Interesting. So we need 2x4 ensnared small slimes and an ocelot. Okay. Oh, 2 to 4 ensnared slime. Once you have these ready, place a spider's web above a block of water and place the ensnared slimes to each side of the web. Then place 4 graspers at the corners of this. Yada yada. Tuned stone. Yada yada yada. Okay. And then Parliament Presiding. So, oh, this is owls. This is the same thing with owls. So very similar thing, and we need bats. Okay. Well, there is something that we can look at doing. There we go. Look, let's just take all these alder saplings. If nothing else, we've actually ended up with more alder saplings than we started with. So yes, that is that. Okay, achieved a couple more things. There's a couple more quests down. We've got Cobblite production-ish. I'm still baffled as to why the leads just won't bind, but you know, it is one of those things. It is what it is. But we have now got a couple more quests completed, which is good. We've unlocked a few more things, so we're gradually making progress. Let's have a look now. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.